All right, here are the solutions for the subtraction problems we discussed today during our virtual meeting. So our first one is going to be 58 minus 24. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we're just going to kind of jam through them because this is just practice. Again, like we're just going to practice and practice and practice, until we get permanent. Practice doesn't make perfect, it makes it permanent. So if you can understand this structure, you will be able to do it over and over and over again. No problem, okay? All right, 58 minus 24. We're going to put our number line here. 2 dots for the bigger and smaller number. So our smaller number is 24. Put it here. Bigger number, 58. Put it here. We're going to do 10 jumps up until we get to close to 58, but not over 58. I'm going to try and use our color coding again. I think I use purple and this green color here. So for the 10s and 1s, hopefully we can make this make sense. All right, so the 10s, I'm going to jump up until I can get to close to 58. Okay, so I'm going to jump from 24 to 34, 34 to 44, then 44 to 54. And again, it's okay if these aren't perfect, like they just mean plus 10. Okay, and then I'm going to continue the jumps with the ones. So 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. All right, and this was 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I just go back and I look at how many 10s did I add? 3 10s. How many 1s? 4. 58 minus 24 equals 34. Okay. All right, next one. Let's keep jamming. 87 minus 28. So again, I'm going to draw the number line. 2 dots when I'm subtracting. Smaller number here, which is 28. Bigger number here, which is 87. So then, just so you can understand, I'm going to label the 10s and 1s. Okay, then I'm going to do my 10 jumps. Here we go. From 28, I'm going to try and keep jumping until I get close to 87. So 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78. But can I go to 88? No, 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 because that's going to put us over. So these are all, again, plus 10s. Okay. So now I'm going to jump into the 1s. So now I'm just going to count on. And, oh, actually, sorry, forgot to label this. So 38, 48, 58, 68, 78. So now I'm just going to count on from 78 up to 87. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. And sorry, I kind of messed that up. But let's see how many jumps we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now we count the 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 10s, 9 1s, 59. And what's interesting about this problem is if you did this the other way, the normal way with the algorithm, if you did it like this, can you take away 8 from 7 right here? Nope, big problem. But the reason why open number line is awesome is because even though you don't know how to do this regrouping, carry the 1, borrow 1, whatever, you can still solve it with the open number line. Easy peasy. All right, let's do one more on this page. Let's keep jamming. Okay, so now we have a different number. We have the hundreds place coming in. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. All right, so now we have 127 minus 66. So getting a little bit trickier. All right, I'm gonna use a little more room for this one. 66. I'm almost tempted not to write this number, but maybe the next one we'll try not to write it. Okay, so I'm gonna use the 1s same color. Tens, same color. And then I'm going to use the blue for the hundreds. But we're not going to really need the hundreds that much. Not for this problem, at least. Okay, let's start jumping up by tens. Here we go. From 66. 66, 76, 86, 96. This is where it gets tricky. Let me write these numbers down here. 76, 86, 96. So we have 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens. Then we get 10 tens. That's just 106. 11 tens, 116. 12 tens, 126. Okay? And see, yeah, that's why I didn't want to draw the number there, but that's okay. Then we're going to do the ones. How many jumps do I have to do for ones? 1 baby jump. And again, let's go back here and annotate. That means take notes, write what you're thinking. Always do that. And now we'll just write our answer. How many tens did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many ones? There's our answer. And you just did some pretty big numbers right there. You should be proud of that one. That's a good one right there. Okay, now we're gonna get a new piece of paper, maybe 2 new pieces of paper, so we don't see the other problems. Much better. I'm gonna tape these papers down just so they stay in frame. All right, let's keep moving. 2 more problems. Here we go. 325 minus 125. Woo, boy. That's going to be a tricky one. You know what? This time, I'm not going to write 325 over here. I'm only going to put the small number in. 125. Okay? And then let me go back and label them. The place values. So we have the ones. Then we have the tens. And then we have the hundreds. This problem, we're going to need the hundreds, okay? So I could either start counting by tens all the way up to 325, but if I look carefully, I notice the hundreds will change from 100 to 300. So let's try and just do that. So if I change the hundreds, only this number is going to change. So let's do a big jump. From 125, I'm going to add 100 to make it 225. Okay? Then I can even go up 1 more 100 to get to 325. Oh, and that's actually our answer. So we don't have to do anything with the tens and ones right now. All we have to do is count the hundreds that we added. And we added 200. So our answer is 200. All right. So let me do the last problem. This last problem is a tricky one. Minus, and we used our other number, 325. Okay. So our number line, only going to put the small number here. Okay. Go ahead and label. Ones. Tens. And hundreds. All right. So can we jump up by hundreds from 300 up to 500? Absolutely we can. So let's do that. Let's do one big jump for the hundreds. Okay, and that changes the hundreds place. So instead of 325, it's going to be 425. Can we do it again? If we go up 1 more 100 to 525, is that less than 543? Yep. Okay, up to 525. So now we're close. Now we're close to 543. So now we did the hundreds, okay? Now we're going to get this one, the purple, and go for the tens. So now we're at 525, and we have to get to 543. Let's do 110 jump. And that puts us at 535, because the 10's changed. You see how this 10 changed to that one? Can we go up one more 10 to 545? Nope, because that would put us over. So now let's do 1 jumps. Okay, up to 543. So 535, 536, 537, 538, 539, 540, 541, 542, 543. And that's where we would stop right there. So now let's count up how many 1 jumps we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But now this is so simple. This is the easiest part of the whole process, is you're taking all these numbers and you're putting them together, but really you're looking at the hundreds, tens, and ones place. How many hundreds did we do? 2. How many tens? 1. How many ones? 8. Okay, 218 is our answer for that last one. And this is amazing because, again, this is tough math right here. If you tried to do it like this, there's a lot of steps, a lot of things you got to move around and things like that. But if you do it this way, very visual, you can see the distance between the two numbers, and it's a lot easier to comprehend. All right, so there is our solutions for these math problems. Way to go.